All right, boys and girls, welcome to the greatest show on earth. My name is Keith Shannon with directcarpet.com. Today we're going to show you how to put in some stair treads. So you can see we've got our staircase all set up, ready to go. Now if you want to see the other video on how to put the smoothage and pad in, go right ahead. The reason when we wrap pad and when we don't, that's on the other video for treads only. Today we're going to go real fast and we're going to put in a carpet called Anderson Tuftex Marrakech. On the back, it's got felt. On the front, this is the color we're working with in the pattern. It's 100% nylon, very popular. So, like I always like to do with treads only, I like to start at the top. And the reason I like to start at the top is because it gives me a little bit more room under here to get my stable gun. Remember, we're doing treads only. That means the tops. We're not doing the fronts, okay? So what we want to do when we have this kind of carpet is we definitely want to make it pliable. So, like, think about if you try to put something underneath that doesn't want to go, you put staples on there, it wants to pull off. So why don't we make it a little bit easier and pre-bend that a little bit. Pre-form it, if you will. Okay? The harder the carpet, the more the pre-form. Now, people just love this style. This tops only. So what we're going to do is, listen, we've got our carpet our stairs are 36 1/8, so we've cut our carpet down to 15 wide, 15 long and 36 inch wide, 36 1/8. We want a little bit at each side to tuck into. We don't want it to be short. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this nose, we're just pull it back gently until we can feel the back of the straight edge carpet touching the riser. Then we're going to get our electric staple gun. I'm using a Roberts electric staple gun today with 9/16 crown staples. Now you can find all these tools in the description below that lead back to my Amazon affiliate account if you need these exact tools that I'm using. And you can rent these tools too if you want. Now, if you have any fluff under here, take a pair of scissors and cut it off. Okay, I'm going to start in the middle. I'm going to pre-form that, pre-bend that. I'm going to get my fingers underneath so I can feel that there's no gap there. Okay, I'm going to take my stable gun on an angle. I'm just going to load 2 in there to hold it into place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work all the way to the left and then all the way to the right. Feeling that it's all lined up underneath. And I'm going to staple that every inch, pushing up, making sure that I'm lined up all the way, double on the end. Feel with the hand, feel with the fingers, make sure there's no staples popping up. Now, let's move to the other side. Feeling with our hand, feeling with our fingers, making sure that we're nice and tight against the riser. Okay, here we go. Feel all the way along. If you feel any staples, pull them out. I felt one here. Pull it out. And make sure that you have enough staples in there. If you want, you can always put a piece of quarter round or shoe mold under here to make sure that it stays up nice and tight. Have a look with your eyes. If you can get down that low. If you can't get down that low, tuck that in with your tucker all the way along. If you get any marks on your white face, you can always touch this up later. Okay, now that we're done with that, we're going to grab our kicker and we're going to kick that into our smooth edge. And as our smooth edge is down, we are going to hold that down on the smooth edge. Now remember, when you put your smooth edge in, that your nails are on an angle and they always face away from where you're kicking. So if you kick it, it goes there and it doesn't come back because the nails are holding it. Same with the sides. Okay, so we'll start in the middle with one good kick. Anderson Tuftex, tough stuff. Give it a good kick. And then hold your hand down on the smooth edge so that the pins sink back into the felt. Okay, I went halfway, but because it's Anderson Tuftex carpet, I'm gonna just lock that into place. I'm gonna score that down onto my pins, and that will lock this section in nice and tight. Now, let's do the other section. Kick, hold, kick, hold, kick, hold. Same thing. Score it, lock it down. Okay, now on the 45, let's get our hammer and our tucker. On the 45, down into the groove. And because Anderson Tuftex really worked that, okay? Just because it's tough doesn't mean that it's not awesome stuff. Anderson Tuftex is one of the best nylon carpets out there. Super popular. Can't keep it in stock. Okay, nice groove. Now, on this side, we want to get our kicker. We want to kick that into the smooth edge. Nice and tight. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're tight before you tuck. Tuck down. Bang the pins down with the side of your tucker. Take your hammer. If you think it's tight, bang those down. Now we'll do the same thing on this side. Kick it. 1, 2, 3. Tuck that down. Nice. Now, if we think it's tight, let's lock that in. Like I said, it bends that pin down like that. Now, to finish off our first stair, we need a really good blade. Okay, good blade. Switch it around. It's a Roberts double-sided knife. You can get them on Amazon. Link is in the description. We call it in the industry Bloody Mary because it's sharp on the top and the bottom. Very easy to cut yourself. Okay, so listen, 45, double check. All the way down. Then with your knife from left to right or right to left, whatever floats your boat, makes you feel good. You won't get right to the corner because the riser or the stringer's in the way. So get as close as you can, stick it into the 45, push down, nice continuous cut. All the way down as far as you can. Turn the knife around and come back in. Pull this little tab out, not too hard, cut it in the middle. So now you can cut your end. Pull this up a little bit, follow the line, cut that down, take your tucker, tuck that in, bang it in. Now we're gonna do the same at the other end. All right, pull that up, follow that line. Take your tucker, tuck that down. Now, blow all the fluff out of there. Take it out with your hands so we can see how we did. Take your tucker all the way along. If you feel that there's a gap in the back here, kick it again. What I would really like to see when people do this, I would love to see a piece of shoe mold or quarter round on top. That's just gonna keep this always from coming up or fraying. I really suggest quarter round or shoe mold. So listen, we'll give us a nice little kick. All right, lock that in all the way down. Tuck it. If you feel you need a staple, put a staple. I don't feel I need a staple, so I'm not gonna put a staple. Let's have a look at this. Looks good, looks even, looks tight, even, tight. No ripples, no bubbles. You can also put a piece of quarter round or shoe mold under here as well to have it totally finished off. So that's how you put in a stair tread only. That was Anderson Tuftex Marrakech. I'm Keith Shannon with directcarpet.com. If you're looking for this carpet, just hit the website up, look for treads only, hit us up in chat, and we can figure out exactly what you need. Thanks for watching.